guys. Me, Misha, everything I say is not financial advice. My personal opinion. Let's take a look at the markets from the top. Still respects the levels. Didn't gap over, but yeah, and that's how it opened. And that's how it opened. And and there is no point. Um, there is no sign of strength, sign of weakness, because that's yeah. So unless it renews this level, manipulates T1, then possibly something, but not till then. My internet is kind of slow in the mornings. I think it's like people getting to work. I'm in the residential area. I'm in the residential area. I need a day and hour. Yeah, this thing bebops. So you can fool around. Volume to notice a break. It was a 1 bar rule actually. So I can still fool around. Um, for a day trade. You know, 20.5. Ah, why do I even? There's no 0.5 because there's no break. So this thing does not apply. Because there was no break. An hour? That was something to watch for a trade. That was something to watch for a trade. That was something to watch for a trade. Not on daily, on 5 minutes. Nothing here. Nothing here. That was a place to lose money, maybe. Not really with this volumes. Yeah, nothing. Um, and now let's call the 2 time frame trading. There's like 3 time frame, the context time frame, and then higher time frame and lower time frame. And there's 2 time frame trades when context time frame is like indecisive. Gosh, this trash collectors. Meantime, but that's yeah. We already reached our 0.5 potential. Yeah, exactly. So forget this 0.5. Forget this 0.5. We reached our potential. This exhaustion volume. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. And we're getting underneath. This sign of shrinks now. So short, short. Boom, went into this level. Went a little higher. Looks like it's going down. Same here. Reach 0.5. Boom. Look how beautiful. Down goes down. Pfizer. Or Pfizer. Zero. Yeah. Huge, huge, huge balance. Market lost any interest in Tyrol. It's not a balance, but range. Just goes down. Turn. Look how beautiful. Oof. An up thrust and goes down. RK goes lower but expires worthless. But expires worthless. I'm so far. I'm here. So DTM. DTM is also high, but I have more time. I have another month. And I have a month's level. Yeah, I have this guy, so it will expire worthless as well. And that will finalize my experiments with options for now. Posi goes down. Okay. What am I looking at here? Yeah. We need 0.5 in the very least. Well, if it came to 0.5 by expanding this T2 a couple times, that would be interesting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Yeah. Now it's like too high, way too high. Uh, uh, initiative takeover that didn't really take over. Yeah. Did it ever break? It did break here. So got exhaustion volume and then also this geometry. It's not right. It's super weird for a wave to be born like this. If it's a reversal. We like assume it's a reversal and mm, supporting zone of a higher time frame, but it's volumized, but just bounced and went to the neutral zone right away. And what can we do in neutral zone? Absolutely nothing. So yeah. It didn't change direction on in lower time frame, so just bebops. Wouldn't call it balance, but still whatever it is. Ooh, we got volume down. Possibly that was an accident. This close below here. How does it help us? Badoosh. Do I do some Kung Fu Panda sounds? Badoosh. I think that's him, yeah. My role model, my hero. Yeah, all of that. Please be gone. Yeah, too high. Uh, it's a good volume, but look at this break. It's violent. It's so violent. Good, good, good volume. Perfect volume. But then, if it came here and kissed transitioning Sherm, but it just breaks it violently. Oh my gosh, I've got the voice. Voice, I've got the voice. Yeah. Ooh, it's toxic. It's breaking. You know what I mean? That's still like too low. Zero point 0.5 makes sense. Makes sense. It's weird. Crowd. Look at the. No, we don't have a test level here because we don't have any wave. Okay. Bush. Of course, it looks very like sexy, like here to recognize this extremum. But there are rules. And this all very much looks like an exhaustion. Yeah. And yet, even with that, look, still, so the monthly volume is all down here. So, and even with that, it still works for like a quick swing trade. Unfortunately, wasn't able to. De facto, if it was like short, then this was like T1, volume T1, and then volume top thrust. But it didn't. Okay. And here too, I have a pass-through mistake of not acknowledging the fact that we're already below transition extreme, so we're limited by 0.5. And look how beautifully it goes to 0.5, gives the volume, and tung, and tung. So they can go. Yeah, possible tumors upthrust. It's gone. Too high. That's a test level. Way above 0.5. So this is the level to watch. These levels, I don't need them. I'm not gonna trade them. This is the level to trade. By about that time, it'll probably be too. The correction will already start. That's the thing. Once the wave started, it's hard to catch up with it. It will barely give an entry, is all I'm saying. I feel like I'm getting back in fit. So let's spend some time watching our gainers losers for today. Because isn't it fun when the markets move? Aren't we drawn to the market? Ooh, to the markets when they move? Like predators, we have this thing in us. It's a break, and it's a confirmation of reversal. And it's like, it's not tradable, it's not operable. Operable is the word I've learned from Ruben via Hermosa Chavez. We have a very nice exchange with Ruben. I was asking him questions about gaps. He was so nice as to advise me, give me a few valuable advices on how to interpret gaps, because my trading coach um, works in the markets, on the crypto markets and Russian market, which has like barely, maybe like sometimes dividend or earning gaps. And now, like since the war, they don't report earnings anymore. It's all classified. Everything is classified. I'd give it adjusted as 0.5 here, acknowledging the fact that geometry is not right. It's a rainy day. The red days, we'll call them rainy days, or otherwise it's gonna get weird. Why did I say that? We'll just call them rainy days. Silver looks like it's setting up for a big fall. Wait. Uh, that would have been perfect if it didn't go a little lower and kept the extreme here, like tune up thrust. Oh, yeah, silver is setting up. I should exercise patience though, because they're in 0.5. Let's make it clean. Let's make my charts clean again, is the name of the game. at least in higher time frames, and then slowly we'll get to the point where well, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. It's too close to um yeah. I don't think anything good comes out of such a drop. There's no earnings, no dividends. We'll put it there. Ooh, British American Tobacco. Ay. Bad stock. We'll put it there. Look how beautiful it moved. Yep. And we're in a balance now. It's counter trend. It's a balance. That's why it's called counter trend balance. Steep approach. Some volume, but definitely not the biggest. Or wait. No, it is the biggest volume. No, it's the biggest volume. It's an up thrust, but we reached we almost reached 0.5. We reached 0.5. Yeah, we're there. That's actually not bad indicator. It means it can bounce from here. There's nothing that prevents it from. Yeah, that looks like an exhaustion. It does need a transition extreme though. No coincidence of levels like this. It's not the biggest volume. It's there. Oh, we are in the resistance level of, yeah, that's the thing. The year is against us. The year is against us. And we've got the possible reversal volume. And we've got the counter trend. Let's make it look nice. So this checks out as 0.5. We have, it's not an exhaustion volume. It's on volume T1. This is part of the T1 transition extreme slash T1. So yeah, T doesn't look like a reversal. Boom. Yeah, it needs levels. For sure. For sure. This doesn't go spring test, and then it should go. It's volume spring. It's a good spring. It's 0.5. It's not that biggest, but from the last approach, big enough. It's big. This is problematic because the range, the T2 or rather ice, is way lower than 0.5. And that's alarming. That's alarming. And we are pretty high on the, yeah, to say the very least. We are pretty, yeah. It halved though, from 300 to 150. So not so high really. This is weird. And unvolumed spring is another bad sign, if you ask me. Below 0.5, unvolumed spring. This thing is absolutely unvolumed whatsoever. Yeah, there's nothing here. Like literally nothing. Literally nothing. So now it comes here. That spring can't reach T1, or rather creek. Expands ice. Does another spring. Can't go. So nothing looks like a healthy setup. So here too it breaks, needs levels. I'm sorry. GPK, oh, it continues to fall. It just falls, this thing. It just goes down. Bruh. This thing just goes down. And this is one bar roll. This is one bar roll. Whatever way you look at it. So this is previous. Yeah. This thing just falls. I'm on my quest to clean up the charts. You know what I mean? Uh, enough for today. Let's see our gainers. What? What? Is it the war? Is it the war? Putin rain dance worked out. Putin's rain dance worked out. Wow. Let's chart it. And I feel like I need to add my futures to bro. Putin's rain dance worked just perfectly. Didn't they think about it? They did. 100%. Attacking Iran and destabilizing the oil market in general. They knew 100% that it's gonna hike the oil prices up. That's why the gas is so. Oh my gosh, I'm such a caveman. I was fueling my car like, and it's almost like $5 per gallon. I was like, oh, what's going on? Now that makes sense. That's what's going on. America goes at war. Attacks the oil company. So Rosneft. Okay, that's why. Is it when they attacked? Hold on. What day United States attacked Japan, Russia, Israel, Iran, Venezuela. Uh, February 28th. Okay. So yeah, February 28th, weekend. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so we were there. We are there. Not there, but getting close. We'll need the yeah. I'll need your jacket, your glasses, and your motorcycle. I need you. I need to watch it. Like I only watched it dubbed into Russian. I never watched it in. I'll need your. Wait, what kind of voice does he have there? Except for an accent. Yeah, I know. But maybe I can do some Austrian accent. His is different though. He's like an accent of himself. Like Christoph's accent is more like Austrian. Arnie just in his own world. Okay, we're getting there with Rosneft. Russian markets decided to grow just in case. Uh, not to get penalized. Is penalized the right word for getting penalty? Hey Siri, describe penalized. Penalized means subject to some form of punishment. Okay, silly question. Okay. Just out of fear of being penalized, Russian market decided to grow. Stocks were calling each other. They're like, "What's going on? Are we growing all together? Why? What's the order? What's the supreme leader's command? Are we have to grow?" Biggest volume. Biggest volume. Yeah, it's really an interesting observation that United States of America primarily is interested in supporting democracies in oil-rich and resource-rich countries. Why coincidence? You guys remember that meme? Um, where like American military are shown like going kind of like through the desertish area with M16s, in all the gear and all of that. And the writing says, American scientists are looking for oil. I think it's so good. I think it's so good. Uh, this charting doesn't make sense anyways. Mhm. And dollar goes up finally against Russian ruble. Okay, that's about it for the growth stocks. Is it in a balance? It is in a balance, right? So we don't need to limit ourselves with, this is weird. We don't need to limit ourselves with, what is this? We don't have it, and my daughter would do this impersonations. What is this? We don't have this in Russia. No, we don't have this in Russia. So funny. She's like, I'm Masha from Russia. What is this car? It is not, this is so not Gucci. She's so good. Um, yeah, maybe, but too far away from transition exam. Good volume. Look at this. Good volumes, but transition exam for sure. No exclusions. No exclusions. Boom, nice drop. You see 0.5 and this, but too close to went back to neutral zone, too close to buy level. Point 0.5 of the entire move. This was better. Because it didn't reach. There's no direction on daily whatsoever. And yet there is a wave, there is 0.5. It comes first time too far from 0.5, but this is good. 4 or 5 minutes, I mean, for day trade. And this was good. Both were good for day trade. Okay. I have it open, right? Boom. It went lower. And this is the level too far from. This is a test level. And this is the sign of a weakness bar level. This is too far, too low, no. This thing just goes lower, as it should. So we have ARKK on the radar. Needs levels, needs levels, needs levels. It needs to interact and it needs levels. How did this thing got on our list of hourly watches? Needs levels. Does it though? Well, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's far from 0.5. It wasn't 0.5, maybe we could like trade just coincidence of the levels, but no, it does need levels. It does need levels. Oh yeah. Interesting. Absolutely no volume. Too high up there. Yeah, but it's in daily, monthly, hourly. Um, Nothing too much exciting. Went down. That's the ooh, it does it right now. Does it right now. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It broke the level. Yeah, and anyways, one way or the other is there. Change direction now. The problem with this setup though is that it doesn't have first of all, we are in this volume zone. Uh, we still are. Strong approach. This volume doesn't count. We are in this volume here. We bounced of it and going up. So the good thing is that we are in resistance zone of months, day, and hour. The bad news is that we don't have a close manipulation signal on either of them. And these volumes are all long. It all looks long, 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 long. So we need like a close manipulation signals at least somewhere. And we don't have any whatsoever. We absolutely do not have. We don't have a closed manipulation unless you, well, okay. We have a closed manipulation signal on hour, but we don't have a closed manipulation signal on daily. It's one bar reversal, absolutely unvolumed. Months gives us a volume. It's already going to be biggest volume. That's good. Good. I realize my lips are in the wrong formation when I do short. Oh, oh, oh. You see, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah. Nothing on the year, counter trend on monthly at this resistance level. We're below this 0.5. Above this 0.5. We're too far from 0.5 of the monthly, and then nothing, and then up thrust. It's not an exhaustion volume. It's big, but it's not the biggest. They have like bunch of volume. Yeah. Arguably, it's close manipulation signal an hour, and then this happens. Yeah. Proceed with caution. Yeah, these levels, they are not workable. Anyway, it's done. And this level is too high. Neither of these levels are workable, really. Boom, it goes lower. Um, sorry. Sorry, crowd, no offense meant. Boom. Beautiful. Wait. Stop. And volume T1. This is part of this T1, so now we are having, but we are like below this volume. You know what I mean? It's part of the sixth round, that's true, but also we are below it. So I'd rather, yeah, mark it out like this. This volume is like super sexy. For wherever you wanna. Crush is lower. Merchant of Death. Yeah, unvolumed thing. We talked about that already. That was something. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. I'm gonna go start my day. You guys trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone no one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like-minded people such as myself. Take care now.